Hello YouTube, it's Eli, the OBD Tech. I'm here working on a 2000 Lexus ES300. Customers complained that the vehicle is running rough. He noticed that his vehicle started doing this last night and his check engine light started flashing. Unfortunately, the vehicle does not have any code stored. As you can see, I already checked it with a scan tool. There's no DTCs, so I'm basically working out of with no direction. Basically, you know, when a check engine light starts flashing, it's basically telling you that there's a potential problem to the catalytic converter due to misfires that's causing basically either your ignition coils are not firing, or maybe spark plugs, maybe fuel injectors. But it's just a flashing check engine light is just telling you there's a potential damage to the catalytic converter. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go out there and start with the ignition coils first, and see if there's any ignition coils that are maybe not firing. So that's my first direction to performing tests. I'll be using a test light and also doing a coil balance test. All right, guys. All right, guys. You know, so this is what with the vehicle running, I have already removed the bolts to the coil packs. So the first thing I'm going to perform a coil pack balance test to the engine. I'm gonna, instead of removing the connectors, I'm gonna just lift the coil back a little bit high and see if if I hear any spark. Actually, on this coil pack, there's actually no RPM difference. There's no firing on the coil pack, so that's so this is a potential problem right here on cylinder number 2. What about on cylinder number 4? See, on this one, there's actually an RPM difference. This coil pack is firing, so that means that this coil pack is good. Now to coil pack number 6. This is on bank 2, which is in front of the engine. This one, there's no RPM difference, so this is maybe another potential problem here. A bad coil pack. So far, out of the 3 front coil packs, we had 2 bad ones. Number 2 and 4, number 2 and 6. The middle one is firing. Like I said, that's the RPM difference right there. So the next thing I'm going to do is perform with the test light and see if number 2 and 6 are actually even firing. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, so this is the symptom that the customer was talking about, a flashing check engine light. This is basically telling the customer that there's potential damage to the catalytic converter. Alright. Alright, guys, so I'm going to check for spark on coil pack number 2. I have the test light already connected to the battery negative post. So I'm going to remove the test light about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch and see if there's any spark. As you can see, there's actually no spark on this coil pack. So this is a dead coil pack, which is causing this problem on cylinders 2 and 4. No, actually cylinders 2 and 6. I haven't checked the coil pack number 6, but that's going to be the next coil pack. You can see no spark. So next one, coil pack number 6. Alright, guys, so this is coil pack number 6. The test light, it's in there. I'm going to remove it about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch. As you can see, there's no spark. So this is another dead coil that's not firing to the spark plug, which is causing this flashing check engine light. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys the good working cylinder on coil pack number 4. Alright, guys, so this is coil pack number 4. Supposed to the good working one. As you can see, this coil pack is sparking. It's about an inch away. So this is out of the front 3 coil packs, this is a good working one. Coil pack number 4. Alright guys, so I guess we found the cost of this rough idle, which basically there's 2 dead coil packs on number 2 and 6 on this bank 2. So just to confirm that the harness on number 2 and 4 is it's actually given the signal and also a voltage and a ground. I'm gonna use the good working coil pack to test on number 6 and 2, just to confirm that there's no problem on the wiring harness. All right guys. All right guys. So this is a good working coil pack on number 2 cylinder. I'm just confirming that the harness is good. I'm gonna remove the test light about an inch. As you can see, the coil pack is sparking. That just verifies that the harness on coil pack number 2 is good. So now I'm gonna put this good coil pack on cylinder number 6 and also test that harness. All right guys, so this is a good working coil pack on the number 6 coil pack harness. I'm going to remove the test light. As you can see, the coil pack is sparking. That just verifies that the harness is good from the coil pack to the computer. So basically our problem is 2 bad coil packs on the bank 2. Alright guys, so hopefully this test method helps anyone out there. The reason I didn't use a lap scope is because this is much easier to verify that there's no problem on the harness side, or maybe like a spark plug issue. So like basically what I did here was I performed a coil pack balance test by lifting the coil backs about 2-3 inches from the spark plug. As we noticed that on coil pack number 2 and 4 there was no spark or no RPM difference, only on the coil pack number 4. And then another test that I prefer was the test light, just to verify that the coil packs are not firing any spark. And as we saw that on the coil pack number 2 and 4, they were not sparking. Then the last test I performed was I used a good working coil pack to verify that the harness on number 2 and 6 were actually working. Alright guys, this is Eli the OBD Tech. Subscribe if you like. Alright YouTubers, I decided to also show you guys the coil pack balance test on the rear coil packs, which is bank 1, just to confirm that they're actually working. So I'm going to start with the coil pack number 1, and let's watch for the RPM drop. You can see the engine got rougher. Let's put it back in. I'm going to remove the number 3 coil pack. Pretty hot. You can see that's the RPM difference there. You plug it back in. And finally, I'm going to show you guys the coil pack number 5. She lives over here. I don't know if you can, my camera can pick it up. It lives down here. It's pretty hot, so just be careful. As you can see, there's an RPN drop. So this just confirms that the rear ones are actually working, and our problem is only on coil pack number 2 and 6. Alright guys.